How's it going, folks? I'm doing this on the actual night of the vice president debates. Joe Biden. Now, did you see the presidential debates? For once, we actually got to hear candidates talk about the issues, not hand-picked comments, not oh, stop, like an attorney would in a courtroom. Actual debating, that's what it's called, debates, debating each other's um, uh, comments back and forth. So they're not like speeches, like President Obama loves to do his like little speeches. So let me give you what happened at the debate. First of all you people out there, shake the cobwebs, stick your head in a bucket of ice or something so you kind of understand this. So you don't make fools of yourself on the radio. Um, I tell you what, after the debate, listening to the people on Ron Verb's show, which is a local Youngstown show, calling Mitt Romney evil, he's a liar, with nothing to back it up. And can you see the hatred? I mean, this is how I know God's word is true, because it clearly paints a picture that in the end, right would look wrong, wrong would look right. You're talking about people that occupied areas, made messes, violence, turning over every liberal demonstration from the peace party, supposed to be the peace and so accepting, is the most unaccepting group of people there are. Okay? So I love when I hear that, and then they want to give and they want to help, but their charitable giving is so pathetic compared to conservative givers, okay, to charities. That's why they don't lay that out as a here, I'll show you mine, you show me yours. Because they don't want to do that. Again, a liberalism always underneath the covering is the real stupidity of it. It's really the argument becomes a null and void. They keep talking about Romney's plan can't work. Your plan, the liberal plan, we've seen it never work. So you're saying that Bush's plan didn't work, the same policies? Well, Reagan's did. And there was a bunch of them that did. The liberal ways never worked. Ever. You seem to read the textbooks that act like FDR's plan worked. His plan failed miserably. It was after him that... I'm not going to get into that. But when you start talking about facts and you start talking about things and you start talking about stances, and there's no doubt who to vote for. I get nothing voting for conservative. My wife's a teacher. I'm not a big money maker. I don't own a corporation. There's other things other than your own stuff. You bunch of selfish people. There's other problems. There's your kids' problems. There's their kids' problems that this generation's going to have to answer for. Could you vote for something other than what's right in front of you? I know we are really selfish people. I'm selfish too. It's just the way it is right now. But can you stop and look what's best for the country? Not what skin color somebody is, and you want to maybe you'll get something from that, or, everybody's looking for some, their union thing. They think they're going to lose that, or we're going to lose everything in the current way we're going. So you won't have to worry about Social Security's little fund over here or this over there. It's all going to be gone the way we're going. Okay? Me and Ron argue that all the time. He votes for Social Security. That's his vote. Everything else stinks. Everything else he knows is wrong. Everything else the liberal ways ridiculous. But that's what he chooses to do with his vote. You have to realize that the people between the ages of 16 and 26, their unemployment rate is 16%. Do you understand that? Okay? You can't keep up with it like that. 1 out of 7 people are on food stamps. 1 out of every 7 people. And probably more are scamming the system because it's a card and they'll go sell it to somebody, what the balance is. It's property values, which is a huge economy issue, is down 35%. Now, how do you think you're going to survive with that trend? Is there a way to survive with that? I'm just amazed at what we just don't particularly care about. 4.4 million people on traditional welfare. Costs $60 billion. We don't have 60 cents. Nobody wants to give up anything. Schools don't want to give up anything. Nobody wants to give up anything. The police, geez, I've got 5 cars I'm driving around in Niles and Howland, and then some of the biggest, best houses you ever seen with the police car in front of it. They're doing pretty good. They get overtime, they get this, that. They can make their thing, then they parachute out in this pension. I mean, it's dangerous, but come on. They're standing around my event, eating ribs, smoking cigars, and doing really well. So, and I'm just telling you, if your job in your company and they're paying you for a union, great. I'm happy for you. Bargain your way to prosperity. I don't could care less. I'm telling you, government agencies, government business, city, county, I don't have any more money for your little perks. I don't have any perks. Okay? You're not getting any on my dime. We don't have any more money. I just, people's, you try to argue this stuff. They're not listening. They're not listening. They don't want to hear it. They're not really interested in it until it comes up to the back door, opens it up, and smacks them in the face. That's when they're going to listen. And until then, it's always okay. Everything's going to be okay. Do you know 1% of the population pays about 40% of all the taxes? Those evil bad guys that hire people. Geez, I wonder with people laying around the street, who are they going to hire? What kind of great benefits and wages are the poor people going to give us? Last time I checked, government's the only place that operates like that, and they're operating on our money. Okay. I'm sick of also everybody forgetting about Solyndra. Let me tell you something. We didn't need government to invent the light bulb or the telegraph or the car or anything else that we have we didn't need government to come up with Apple's stuff, iPods and iPhones. We didn't need them. And guess what? I'm okay with coal and oil and the stuff that God gave us to run things with. Until we find something better. What do you think I'm against? Something better, cheaper, cleaner? Yeah, I really hate that. No, I hate that you're going to throw away our money rolling the dice. Solyndra, you're better odds standing at Caesar's palace and throwing the dice than you were throwing money at these windmill and green energy places. Guess what? Just like your health care plan, we don't want that. I know that's hard for you to get, but we don't want it. You came in with gas about $1.80 and now it's $3.80. But wait a minute, I thought that was Halliburton. I thought, oh, that's right, $1.80 a gallon. That was bad, and it was because of Halliburton and Dick Cheney. So what's this about here? Obama's family in Kenya kick over a gas can? What's the problem now? Why is anybody complaining about that now? And here's the other thing. The students with their picket signs, Occupy Wall Street. How about Occupy College, University? Occupy their unbelievable rates and tuition and the money that they're making. Stand out there with a sign in front of your college. What the heck? What are we doing? What do you want us to do? They're making tons of money hand over fist at the colleges. Stand over there and picket. Freddie Mac. I mean, you can go on all day. It's basically, to me, it's a shell performance. You're going to take 700 and whatever billion out of Medicare, and you're gonna fund your little thing that you don't even know what's in it. Somebody else wrote it for you. You don't even know. You know, debate. He had a bad night. He doesn't know anything. That's why he had a bad night. He's not doesn't know anything. You're talking about a successful businessman. That, by the way, he's been coming for about 10 years in the political scene, and the people that'll dig through your private stuff, break into your home, whatever they got to do to make you look bad, couldn't find anything on him. A haircut, a dog on the roof, some taxes returns that he finally gives. You get okay? And I got people. What did you think was going to happen when the guy that nobody knows, 2-year senator that the guy dropped out, he comes out of nowhere with a hope and change bag of you know what? We bought it here, hope and change. And now you've saw 4 years of it. You saw a debate where a businessman who's actually done the American dream, he's worked it, done it, has a family, did what we're supposed to do, he's the bad guy. Somehow he's the bad guy? This other guy's never worked a lemonade stand, and he's the good guy? The evil bad guy that worked hard and made it. How come we not to complain about John Kerry? Or the people that inherited the money? Kennedys. That he worked for his. I mean, it's almost laughable, but it's not funny. What did you think was going to happen when he went up against a guy that really's done it? This guy's ego's so big, he actually thought he was going to leave The View and David Letterman with all his little boys, little quips and stuff, and was going to go actually sit down beside a very successful businessman who did it with integrity. And it's hard to be successful and have integrity. He did it. He did it. And he got up in front of the nation and sat there like an idiot and got his butt kicked. Brush yourself off, and you're going to have to make a comeback. Not stand there the next day, make a bunch of excuses. Al Gore is such a goofball. What if that guy would have been president? 48% of you nuts voted for that goofball. The elevation was high. He was really thrown off his game. I mean, come on, guys, come on. Romney lied. He lied about what? Let's debate what he lied about. Come on. Your guy's lying about the embassy still. Somebody got killed in his lies. He's never stops lying. But you know what he counts on? That you're not going to care anyway. 40 whatever percent of you are going to vote for him anyway because he's Democrat and you get something free and there's a union, whatever that. And the rest of them will hear 2 commercials and make an opinion on that. And really, there's not much in between. So he knows. He lied, he lied, he lied. He wants to take money, give it to the rich. And a guy in the car, he heard that. Oh, I'm not voting for that guy. They count on you being stupid. Don't be stupid. Get the facts out. Read them. Not Huffington Post. Please. Just gather all the facts. The real factual things. And make a good decision based upon what's best for a nation. Not you. For once. It's going to come. It's going to come. And we won't be ready. We won't be ready for what's going to come.